First up this hour, pro-Palestine demonstrations happening at universities all across the country. They're calling for the schools to cut ties with contractors contributing to the Israeli government, also calling for an end to U.S. aid to Israel.
But university leaders are doubling down on strict policies in place when it comes to peaceful protesting, and that's leading to arrests, including right here in Florida. ABC Action News reporter Heather Lee joins us live now outside USF. Good morning, Heather. 3 people were arrested there yesterday. Explain what happened.
Yeah, good morning to you, Dia and James. So USF says that the people behind the protest, the group behind the protest, actually broke policy last week, causing a disruption on campus. They were on interim suspension, and according to USF officials, they were not allowed to protest.
Pro-Palestine demonstrations continue at universities across the country. That message coupled with a call for action.
We're out here to demand 3 things from the university, and that's to disclose their endowment, to divest from the Israeli apartheid state, and to defend the voices of pro-Palestinian students on campus. We plan to be out here until the university meets our demands, so however long that takes.
We will not be moving until they disclose and divest and defend student voices, and that's like our bottom line.
Some say protesters are taking that sentiment to another level.
These people are chanting, excuse my language, in unison, Zionists on the quad lawn of Emory University, and I have to stand by and hear that, and we're told that we don't belong on campus.
I believe everyone has a right to protest. The problem is when it becomes threatening, like holding up signs that say Jews are Nazis.
It's not easy to stand here alone when the whole university is practically against us.
Palestine will be free.
Universities are reminding students of strict protest guidelines in place, including here in Florida. At the University of Florida last Thursday, officials sent a letter to students outlining what is and is not permitted during protests on campus. After this stern message, quote, "This is not complicated. The University of Florida is not a daycare, and we do not treat protesters like children. They knew the rules, they broke the rules, and they'll face the consequences." They say many of the protesters were outside agitators, but were warned nonetheless. At the University of South Florida just last night, 3 people were arrested. USF says the Tampa-based Students for a Democratic Society were on an interim suspension for disrupting campus last week. They decided to protest Monday. Officials told them to stop and take down tents, which are prohibited without approval. When that didn't happen, a student, employee, and someone not affiliated with the school were arrested.
Now, in that statement that USF sent to us yesterday about the arrest that happened, it says, quote, "It values the right to free speech and protecting constitutional right for people and groups to express themselves." But they also say that violence, threats, harassment, and disruptions will not be tolerated. We're live at USF. Heather Lee, ABC Action News.